So this morning is Thursday morning. We hadn't worked Monday through Friday yet, and you can see how wet the ground still is even Thursday. We've had quite a good bit of rain, and this road, we're over a mile in here, and this road's actually gravel. I mean, it's got gravel on it, but this ground here is just some of that real I guess what I would call it is like a pumpy type ground. It's a weird type of clay. It walks a lot. It's kind of like almost like gumbo, except it's orange. And we need to finish this job, but I don't know that we're gonna be able to see it. It's soft when you step on it, how it moves right there. Y'all can't see that. The light's too bad over there. Got a line. Gonna retighten it. It was a boss up there is which one it was. You just cut that saw on right there. That's not gonna be a saw line right there. That's yeah. You don't need to cut that saw on. Well, that's got a lot different rotate than that other one does. So even though we're a little slow starting this morning there with everything, we're going to end up with a full day, because it was man, time we got through tidying up Derek's machine there, it was on after 8 before I got the first truck loaded this morning. And the second round's already rolling. Right there. Yeah, that'd be good. The second round's already rolling in then. It's 10:30, so I'm gonna short load them all on this round to make sure they get back fairly decent for me and get it done. Alright, right there. But I don't think we're gonna finish this job today. There's no way that's gonna happen. So we'll see how it plays on out here, because Derek's actually still cutting right now. So I'm sitting here watching Derek. He's just right over there right now. All he's got is this strip of trees right there in front of me where I'm pointing right there. That little finger sticking out. He'll be done with it on the cutting end of it, and then we just got to get the rest of it up here and processed up. But I've been watching my emails that have been coming in the last couple of days, and if you're interested in some Milwaukee stuff, there's a lot of things going on as far as deals go on stuff. So check, you can check a place called Tool Barn online. Them, CPO, C as in cat, P as in power, O as in octopus. Check them, they got some deals going. Also look at Amazon too. You can click the link in the description there to get to them. And so like if you're wanting starter kits, like this is Tool Barn right here. They've got some stuff going on. CPO's got some free batteries. So anytime around these holidays is kind of a really good time if you're trying to pick up, you know, just trying to build a kit or something like that or get going on it. You can look and check them out. So we're rolling on here. I've got I won't never get it all hauled out of here today, that's for sure. So we're gonna put the drone up in the air, and we're just gonna, this is the job that we're finishing up on here. This is coming up to, of course you can see the loader and the processor over there. And so I'm kind of flying, this would be kind of southwest the direction I'm kind of flying right now, and gonna get up and clear this ridge top right here, and just kind of make a spin around it, and then I'm gonna, here in just a second, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna fly back over everything that we've cut. All right, this is from the southwest corner, looking kind of northeast, and this is what's right here in front of you is what we just cut. I think it was 36 acres right here in this block. And then you can see, if you'll look over, you see that next cut up there. That goes with the other, that track. Well, it's the same track up there. It's like, I forget how many acres it is between that one and the other one. I think it's an 80 is what it is. But this pass of trees that we're fixing to pass over, that's where that bad hill is, where we've had to pull every truck up since we've been on that 30 acres back there. So you can see the line. This is coming back on the 80 acre track right here. You can see the road right there where it wiggles around through there. And if you kind of look up to toward the top left, that's where we kind of started the track. You can see the green spots in it. Now what's over there on the right, we didn't cut that, but where it's brown and then the road goes around that green is what we cut back in December of 2018. This is actually the job right here, is the one that Husqvarna brought me the first saw out to. They actually hand delivered me that 572 XP out auto tune saw right here where this fork is. That's where that video was filmed, was right there on the right there. But you can see the truck and the detach waiting to pick Derek up right there, and there's a motor grader. And so we're going to turn right here. You can see where the road goes off the property. This road goes back down. It's going back toward the county road down here where the pavement is. In just a minute, you'll be able to see where the county road is, and you'll see there's a cemetery where we're coming off right. See, it looks like a gray spot right there in that little field. That's actually a cemetery right there. That's where we're going up. The county road is sitting right there. But I'm going to spin the drone back around here, and we're going to follow the road all the way back in. This is going on to the property, and you can see the motor grader and the detach right there. So we're heading back, kind of in a southerly direction. We're running southeast right now, and I'm just going to follow this road. You can see what we finished cutting, and then what's green is what we cut in December. You can see the difference. All those lines of trees are left in the small, that's not a running creek right there. It's a dry creek. It only runs when it's raining, but we still leave a line of trees in those. Now this big line of trees, there's a big creek in there. So we leave a nice, what they call SMZ, streamside management zone in there to protect all of that. It makes it look really nice when you get done. That one pine tree over on the left that I just flew by, it had a tree stand in it, so we left it. We didn't mess with it. Sometimes we'll take the tree stands out, get them down off the tree. Sometimes we won't. It just depends. That and there, we just left it up on the tree. But you can see flying back in right here where the road forks at. To the left is where Patrick put the winch on the skidder at the other day, and to the right is that big steep hill right there where it goes down. And then there's another big creek right there in those trees right there where that goes through. So now we're back to where the loader and all is sitting right there. So hope y'all enjoyed all that. We'll see y'all later. So Derek finished cutting it right after the drone video ended right there. Y'all seen the last few trees he was cutting. And we got him, he's moved. Dad, let's see, they might be over there right now. I didn't look at the GPS tracker to see where Dad was, but he ought about to have Derek there at our next job that we're going to. Kevin just finished. He's tracking out. I got to go pick him up and bring him back to the service truck because we're over a mile in here now. So tomorrow, which will be Friday, y'all be watching this video on Friday, I'll be loading here I won't get all of this loaded tomorrow. This is going to be 20 plus loads laying here between all of this, those two piles that are stretched, and then that big pile of hardwood. And I got to get all this up too. Once I get some of this moved over here tomorrow, then I'll come over here and I'll start migrating this stuff over there. But man, I'll be thankful when we come out of here. The next track is a flatter track that we're going to. It's back closer to the house, a lot closer to the house, and it's a big track too. It's going to be over 1,000 loads on the track, and we got to cut it. We got to be done with it before the end of October. Normally we don't have any time constraints on these things like this right here, but this particular one that we're going to, we do. So we will be rolling on this next one here. But we're getting kind of down to the nut cutting on Kevin's knives on his processor head, where it's fixing to have some knives on it. And so that's probably going to be, which we can put them on. It takes about 2 hours and 40 minutes for me to blow them knives off and put the new ones on, and they're ready to go back on the machine then. So that'll, if one of them knives cracks on through, it'll kind of knock us out a little bit, but it won't be too bad. But man, I'll just be glad to get done. It's when you're running in, it's hard to consecutively work in rough ground, rough tracks like this, back to back to back. Man, it wears on you. It wears on everybody on the crew. It's tough on the equipment. It's very tough on the equipment. And so anyhow, it'll be good. Got Labor Day weekend to look forward to. So maybe I'll be back. I don't know, but I'll go ahead and tell y'all later, taters. Now we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.